So you're feeling stuck in your current situation and like you can't get out. Life is just a drag. You're doing the rat race from 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, or in my case, Tuesday to Saturday. And it just feels like life is just dragging and going on slowly. It's okay. I got two things for you to keep in mind to help you get through this. It's two things. Let's jump into it. What's going on, everybody? Shane here. Just a friendly reminder, hit that like, share, subscribe. If you want to talk to me live or hit me up on other platforms, you can get me down on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitch. Yes, I keep saying it over again, Twitch, because sometimes I can't believe that I am still gaming at this age. But hey, I guess my era was the first era to grow up completely with video games. Controller in my hand as a wee child in front of the TV. But I digress. Anyway, a couple things to remember. If you are going through that rough time in your life, you feel like things are grinding you out, it's hard, you're like, what's the point of all this? I'm just going to work, coming home, going to bed, going to work, coming home, going to bed. I understand. Especially with everything going on with COVID. I was on call. So I was 6 days a week. Basically on call, shifts all over the place. But I get you. I feel you, fam. All right? But here's a couple things that I try and tell myself that help me to kind of, get through it. If you're just feeling like you're stuck in your situation, or you're just going to be a this, or you're just going to be a that. Here's a couple things. The first thing is, remember, it's okay to be where you're at right now. It's totally normal to be where you're at and to make the most of it while you're there. Now, I know it's kind of like, okay, well, I'm flipping burgers at McDonald's, or, maybe in my case, driving a bus, or in your case, doing whatever you be doing. But I believe there's something to be learned from every situation and circumstance, every work circuit situation. There's something to be learned from that. So try and learn what you can from the situation that you're in while you're in it to take it on to the next situation, because I guarantee you will move on to something else greater. You will move on to something else better. You put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything, and I really do believe that. If you actually stick to it and learn what you can, because those skills, those things that may seem mundane, that may seem petty, that may seem like it's just a pain in the butt right now, they will come in handy down the road. Just for example, I was a operations manager at Bell Canada. That was, let's just say there's a reason why they have Let's Talk Day. But anyway, now that I go on later on down in life, now I'm doing something else where those skills were dealing with upset customers or whatever, and other guys on the team and stuff like that. Now dealing with people is another applicable skill that I had from back then to help me out now. Just like for you, whatever situation you're in, there's got to be something in that situation or circumstance or that job that you're doing right now that's a bit of a grind that you're going to want to do and have down in your pocket later. Even if you're just doing retail, dealing with people and folding clothes for laundry, like, just something. So while you're in that situation, circumstance, use what you can. Okay? It's not going to last forever. So remember that. It's not going to last forever. This is number one, by the way. It's not going to last forever. So learn what you can while you can, so you can move it on to the next skill, because you will move on. It's not forever. No one says it has to be forever. You can get out of your situation and circumstance. You will get out of your situation and circumstance. Which brings me to number two. Number two. Don't feel like you're ever just a this or just a that. You're not just a retail worker. You're not just a bus driver. You're not just a teacher. You're not just a this. Those are things that you do, but that's not what you are. You are meant for greater, bigger things. I do believe that. Everyone has the opportunity and capability of changing the world and changing other people's lives. It's just up to you to seize the moment and seek it out when it comes and recognize it when it comes. The example that I like to use for this is Winston Churchill. Dude's life was Let's say it was like an operations manager at Bell Canada, okay, or a bus driver. You know, you got it right. And he was like that for years and years and years. No one even knew who Winston Churchill was. Then World War II happened, and all of a sudden, Winston Churchill became one of the most influential, powerful, important people on the face of the earth. This didn't happen until I think, what was he, like 50? Somewhere around there? 50. So if you're like kicking around in your 20s and 30s and you're like, I don't know what I'm going to do with my life, calm down. It's okay. It will happen. You haven't missed it. Even Winston Churchill himself said, and this is kind of linking back to point number one, he felt like his whole life leading up to now was just training for what he was about to do. Think about that. He was like 50 and he thinks that his whole life was just training for that very moment, brief moment in time when he was in like his 50s. That's amazing. Or Jesus. His ministry didn't start till he was like 30. So if you're 20s, 30s, don't have that pressure like you're gonna this is it. I'm just gonna be a janitor. Because you can be so much more. Come home from your job, flip on a camera and try and help others, or try and burn through school and help others with whatever your major happens to be. You have the capability to get out of your situation, circumstance. You have the capability for greatness. You have the capability to actually change other people's lives and to help other people. So don't think the situation that you're in right now is going to last forever. It will not last forever. You have the capability, greatness. Learn what you can while you can, because you're going to need it later to help others. That's it. 2 things to help you through the situation you're in now. Be safe out there, everyone.